So hey ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? My name is Brendan Bromley, and The Strangers is a pretty decent horror movie. It's actually one of the better ones that I'd say have come out in the past 10 years. Definitely one of the scarier ones, and that movie was more or less about, more or less a psychological movie, and then eventually escalated into kind of a slasher movie. But with its big ideas in the first movie, you would think that they would transition into the sequel or into a sequel, and the sequel, Strangers Prey at Night, I wouldn't say is like the first movie too much, aside from the fact that the three main killers are back. But I say this movie is more or less like an 80s slasher movie, and you'll see why once we get into it. So on that note, let's get into it. So The Strangers Prey at Night is, it's about a family that goes on to this trailer park to meet up with some other family members, and the trailer park is abandoned, the family members are gone, or you'll see what I mean by gone, and they're trying to figure out why. And then all of a sudden they get a knock on their door, and it's a lady going ahead and asking, "Hey, is Tamara home?" And there is no person named Tamara with the main character's family at all. So then all of a sudden, stuff starts to go down. The main characters start to realize that there's something suspicious going on. That's when they realize that there are masked killers running around the trailer park, hunting down anybody who is in the trailer park. I actually quite liked this movie. Me being a fan of the Halloween series, the Nightmare on Elm Street series, the Friday the 13th series, Texas Chainsaw, all those big movie franchises, this movie is kind of meant for someone like me. This movie is totally a movie about, or basically it's an homage to all the 80s slasher movies, based with characters who do stupid things. Obviously we got a female character who's going to be the big survivor at the end. We're also going to get killers who can teleport and basically survive anything for the most part. And we're also going to get some synth music, which is definitely John Carpenter-esque, as is basically the entire movie. This movie felt very much so like a 1980s movie, just say without obviously with better camera quality. And the music in this movie really lends itself to John Carpenter, especially those movies of John Carpenter such as The Fog, Halloween, and The Thing. Those movies really amp up their music, and with The Fog, definitely the synth music is a standout in that movie, as is Halloween. With this movie, the synth music sticks out, and it made me want to buy the soundtrack. Unfortunately, the soundtrack isn't out. I gotta wait till March 23rd. Thanks, Strangers Prey at Night. I hate you. So here's another really big positive that I like, and that is whereas with a lot of the other movies, like with some of the Halloween installments and with most of the Friday the 13th installments, we get characters that we don't care about and are only there to go ahead and be slaughtered by the main killer and do pot, have sex, all that stuff. But in this movie, we don't get that. In this movie, we actually get characters that are having problems, and actually we're given at least enough to care about them, especially with the main character, who she has basically been a little bit of a troublemaker at school, and she's being sent off to a really big prestigious school, and she doesn't want to go because of the fact she likes being with her friends and all that, but her family's making her go because of how bad she is doing in school, being a troublemaker and not having good grades. And she doesn't like it, and we feel for her character because she is consistently at odds with her parents until, of course, the killers strike, and then that brings the family together. But then again, here's probably my big problem with this movie. And that is the characters are very stupid. The characters make stupid choices. Like, for example, you go ahead, you're being chased down by a killer, and you would think to yourself, let's not split up, let's stick together, right? Let's stick together so that way when one of the killers come at us, we at least have a fighting chance to take down that one killer. But no, we split up, let the rest of the killers come and pick us off one by one. If you ask me, that's not a good decision at all. And another big thing is I hate the fact that in this movie, All the characters, if you were given access to a cell phone, a gun, or a car, you would most likely be using it as quickly as possible, but no. What happens is our characters get access to all these things, and well, they use them in very stupid ways. They get a cell phone, the cell phone gets smashed, or they throw it away or whatever. They get a hold of a gun, they refuse to kill one of the killers, and then it allows somebody else to strike at the character holding the gun. They use a car, the car gets crashed, like the car gets into a car accident, before they are able to take off, because they're too busy just going, oh my god, I can't believe I'm in this situation. And I hate that. I hated the fact that, these characters were making really, really stupid decisions, but yet we do care about them. So, all in all, I'd say that The Strangers Pray at Night is a pretty decent homage to the 80s slasher movies. It gets the 80s slasher movies down, like their ideas, to a T. We get stupid characters, we get a female character who survives at the end, we obviously get some pretty stupid choices from our characters, but here's the difference, is that we actually got characters we cared about. Oh yeah, and another thing that this movie had was a pretty decent synth piano soundtrack, which I'm definitely going to be looking at once it comes out on March 26th. So overall, I'd say The Strangers Pray at Night was a decent homage to the 80s slasher movies, and but with some rather terrible choices and some rather weak writing that falls right into the cliche trappings of this type of genre. I'm going to go ahead and give Strangers Pray at Night a 7 out of 10. Alright, so well, there we go. We just went over the movie Strangers Pray at Night. I hope you guys enjoyed the background that I got behind me. Yeah. It's like as if I could watch the movie, except I can't see anything right now. Yeah. That's besides the point. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the heck time you're watching this, and I will see you next time.
What the hell? Okay, what the hell is that noise that I keep hearing? This shit is getting stupid. It's like as if there's somebody in this goddamn place. Where the hell is it? Okay, where the hell is this guy? Oh, where are ya? I know you're in here, you keep making noise, ya. Shit, where the hell are you? Thirsty.
That was unrealistically easy, or was it realistically easy? It happens in the movies. Wait, how the hell does this even work?